So as we have this relationship of as one of your client that you're one of our clients, one of the things that we start off with is to identify what's the patterns that you've had in the past. Have you been paid by W-2? Do you have any interest income? Do you have dividends? Do you have a small business? What kinds of things are you looking at? And what we're doing there is trying to identify what your system is or what your pattern is of your tax return. Then what we're going to do is say, okay, we realize there's this group of strategies over here we're going to start to apply to the situation. So we would need to have your past year's tax return to start to look at that to see what's happening. So that's kind of the first thing that we look for. That's not the only thing, but and then we'll have an interview with you to make sure that we're looking and seeing what's happening. We also pull on your marginal rate to see where that's at. And then if you have any businesses, we'd want to know about that as well. So any of your business returns that you would have, and then all the detail about those. So your EIN number, sometimes we need to have some of the documents that you get from the IRS there. The state registration that you would have would also be very important to us. So we'd need to have some of those documents. That way it gives us kind of a general background over here in the past, what's going on. Then as we move into the future, then you're able to see what we're doing from there. Now, I'm already starting to apply strategies in the situation that I see you're in. Now, it's not good liability-wise to give you 10 strategies that we do in 1 year, because that moves you from here clear over to here. We want to do this on a gradual level, stepstones as we go forward. So some of the strategies that we put in place may require certain things. So as your personal return is done, there's going to be the same normal things that we need to have from you. So your W-2s, your 1099s for your interest and for your dividends. If you're selling any type of your stocks or investments, they would come through the 1099-Rs. Any of your business income, if there's accounting, your financials for those, that would also be a part of what you'd need to have to give to us. And we have some great people that are in place that know from the things that we gather over here and the strategy worksheets that we put together what you're going to need. So they give you this list. There's an organizer that we put out that's online. It's through our Canopy program again, which is an online portal, secure so that nobody gets into it but you, and you're able to give us information, and there's questions on there that we would ask, and we know what to do to gather that. So personally, you've got all these other forms over here. There might be things that we want to put on your business you don't even know about, things like your vehicles. So we might ask, okay, what did you purchase this vehicle for? And there might be, your invoice that you got as you purchased the vehicle that you can give to us. The vehicle might also be an EV, so an electric vehicle, and those are great because then you get up to a $7,500 credit as well. So we need some details, your VIN number and all those kinds of things. If you're selling your house or a rental house, we'd need to have some of your closing documents, or HUD documents is what they called. And so we would know what to do in those kind of situations and scenarios. Those documents can be copied and uploaded through Canopy. It makes it secure and makes it very easily done. And so there's a lot of things that we might ask for, and you might not even know what those are because we know what we're going through, but we've got people in place and our team knows how to help you through that. We might get to the tax preparer spot, and where they're preparing the tax return, there might be a question or two about a dependent or about something else. They will contact you either by text or by email or by voice over the phone, and be able to interact with you and ask questions that they need to have. And then in our strategy that we have up front, we know what the end result is that we want to have happen in that return for that particular year. So all of those things are tied together as a group, as a whole, for the things that you would be required to give to us so that we could help prepare your tax return.